Whatever you do, please, for God's sake, don't try this at home. Or if you do it the right way. Alright, before you see the Seagate ST31013A, the hard drive featured in my video, Failing Seagate Tries to Format, Makes Funny Noise. This is that very hard drive. It looks completely different now because I took the front sticker off it. I didn't know it, but I guess that sticker was placed there because it was a repaired hard drive, and as you can see, under that sticker is just your typical Connor / early Seagate, early by which I mean after Seagate bought Connor, just your typical drive. So if you watch that video, you know that this drive is kind of on its way out. It's extremely loud, very bad bearings, and it has many bad sectors. What I want to do is I want to modify this hard drive. I want to cut a hole in the cover right here, replace it with some sort of clear material, probably part of a plastic CD case, and seal it all up and make it so there's a window here so you can see the heads moving inside the hard drive when it's running. I figured this would be the easiest drive to do it to because it's such a flat surface. And there's no screws to take the cover off. The only thing holding the cover on these Connor and mid-90s Seagate drives is a metal tape around the drive, which I've already removed. So we're going to power this drive on with my Despro's former power supply. Just plug it in there so you can hear it. Yep. So yeah, I've already unsealed the thing, so I'm going to take the cover off, put the drive itself in a Ziploc bag to protect it, and I'm going to see what I can do to go about cutting a hole in this cover. Alright, the Seagate is sealed. That's what it looks like in the bag there. See, I can move the platter around a bit. There's the head. It's a single platter, single head hard drive, just like the Maxtor Slimline drives. Of course, this is by no means slim, but there's all what it looks like. And then here's the cover. Wait for the camera to focus here. Focus, focus. There's the cover. Not very thick metal. I could bend this with my hands if I tried really, really hard and didn't care about the ganglion cyst on my right wrist. So I'm going to see what I can do about cutting a hole right about there, just below the this plastic decoration. Right about there, so it should be right over the head. So yeah. Safety first. Try something else. Maybe try an actual bit. Now we're talking. Now get a bigger bit. So the Black & Decker handy saw that my grandfather gave me for Christmas turned out to be as useful as tits on a man for this project. However, I did manage to make a hole that very roughly followed my Sharpie outline. I did this by drilling several small holes using the drill, and then I drilled through them again with a large bit. It was redneck engineering in its very finest. Boy, they're gonna love me at university. Okay, I am now here at the Maritime Man Pit of Destruction. It's been a month and a half, maybe even 2 months since I've continued the project to make the extremely rednecked clear cover hard drive. I just haven't had the time to get to it, but now I do. And what we've done now, we've made the hole, so now we are going to make a clear window to place over the hole. And my candidate for that is part of this cassette, this dollar store cassette tape case. It's pretty rigid plastic, more rigid than that of a CD case. It's perfectly flat on one side of it, and once I cut this part off here, assuming it'll cut, it'll fit just perfect on the drive. So what I'll do here, of course, safety first. So I got my very crappy saw here because it hasn't been able to do anything right so far. Of course, that's probably my fault, so I have no idea if this is gonna cut. So we'll see what happens here. That was a lot easier than I thought. Wow, that was really easy. Huh. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I guess so. We'll zoom in. That looks good. Crystal clear, high definition. I know part of this video I accidentally filmed in standard definition. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it just like this. I guess not. Let's go at it like this now. Making some progress. Well, boy, that's rough, but it done the job, I guess. Oh, that ought to work. Halfway, sorta, kinda, not decent, but it should work. Red Green would be proud, I tell you. One thing about this saw, it has a good battery. It's an old-fashioned NiCad battery. And I've never charged it since I got it Christmas Day. Cool. I'd say that's good enough for a first attempt. wonder how many people I've made throw up watching me operate this saw. I later used a fingernail file to sand down the rough edges of the window and on top of the cover where the drill had come up. Okay, so I now have the clear window on the unit. I super glued it, and what I did was I also just dripped some super glue around the perimeter on the inside to help kind of seal any gaps that would let air in. What I wanted to do was I wanted to buy at Walmart. Here on the ThinkPad you see some black silicone, says adhesive. I thought it was sealant. It says adhesive sealant, but I think this is the stuff I was looking for, but I was looking for silicone sealant nonetheless, and apparently at Walmart they have it. It used to have a price on it, like $4 or something, but now it says price may vary. I looked at my local Walmart, which is in Calais, Maine, and I couldn't find any. I couldn't find any sort of silicone sealant, and I was too lazy to go find an employee to ask them, so I just never got the stuff. But what I'm thinking now is, you know, where the hard drive this is going on is, it's just so bad, like half the drive surface is covered in bad sectors. Maybe I ought to just slap this thing on, call it a day, and see how it works, and if the drive dies because of little gaps, you know, there might be some microscopic gaps between the drive cover and this plate here, then so be it. But what do you guys think? Should I just let this thing go and test it, or should I bother paying a few bucks, if I can find it, for this silicone sealant? To what I would do is I'd put it around the inside perimeter here. But I don't know, tell me what you think. As for me personally, I'm pretty much ready to just slap this thing on and call it a day. But there's the making of the super redneck clear cover hard drive, and another video will be a test.